video, I explains you the most important 2 marks problems from the Maths 1B paper. Now these are the questions from the chapter 3-dimensional coordinates. Already I started this chapter in the last video. This is the continuation video. First question, find the ratio in which the x-z plane divides the line segment joining the points A is equal to -2, 3, 4, B is equal to 1, 2, 3. So we have to find the ratio in which the x-z plane divides the line segment. So first I write the given points here. Given points is equals to A is equal to -2, 3, 4 and B is equal to 1, 2, 3. A is equal to -2, 3, 4 and B is equal to 1, 2, 3. And I take these points is equal to, the first point is equal to x1, y1, z1 and the second point is equal to x2, y2, z2. What is the given question? Find the ratio in which x-z plane divides the line segment. Therefore, the formula is equal to minus y1 is to y2. x-z plane means we take the ratio is equal to minus y1 is to y2. So first I write the formula. Therefore, the ratio in which the x-z plane, divides AB is equals to, the ratio in which x-z plane divides AB is equals to, formula is minus y1 is to y2, that is minus 3 is to 2. That's all. This is the answer. For writing the formula 1 mark is given, and for this minus 3 is to 2 answer 1 mark is given. Total 2 marks. That's all. Second problem. Find the distance between the midpoint of the line segment AB and the point 3, -1, 2, where A is equal to 6, 3, -4 and B is equal to -2, -1, 2. So here find the distance between the midpoint of AB and this point. So here A, B 2 points are given. We want to find the distance between midpoint of these two and this point. Suppose these are the A, B points. A is equal to, B is equal to. And this is the next point 3, -1, 2. This is the other point 3, -1, 2. We have to find the distance between the midpoint of AB to this point. We want this distance value. That is, first we have to find the midpoint of AB and then taking the distance between these two. So first I write the given points here. Given points are A is equal to 6, 3, -4 and B is equal to -2, -1, 2. Now midpoint of AB, what is the formula? x1 plus x2 by 2, that is 6 minus 2 by 2. y1 plus y2 by 2, that is 3 minus 1 by 2. z1 plus z2 by 2, that is -4 plus 2 by 2. So this is equals to 4 by 2, 2 by 2, -2 by 2, that is 2, 1, -1. So we take this midpoint is equal to C. Therefore, C is equal to 2, -1, 2, 1, -1. 2, 1, -1. And what is given point? Given point is, and I take that point is equal to P here. P is equal to 3, -1, 2. Now what is the given question? Find the distance between the midpoint to this point. That is, therefore CP is equal to distance between the midpoint to this point. What is the formula? x2 minus x1 square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square. Now replacing the values. So this is equals to square root of 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3 whole square plus 1 minus -1, that is 1 plus 1 whole square plus -1 minus 2, -1 minus 2 whole square, and this is equals to square root of 2 minus 3 -1, -1 whole square is equals to 1, 1 plus 1 2, 2 square 4, -1 minus 2 -3, -3 whole square 9. So answer is equal to root 14. That's all. This is answer. Show that the points 5, 4, -2, 6, 2, -1, 8, -2, -7 are collinear. So what is the meaning of the collinear points? Already I explained this type of problem in the last video. Collinear points means all the 3 points lie on the same line, and here the procedure is, first we have to find the distances AB, BC, CA, and if the sum of the two distances is equal to third distance, then the given points are the collinear points. That is the procedure. So first I write the given points here. Given points are, take the 3 points is equal to A, B, C. A is equal to 5, 4, 2. B is equal to 6, 2, -1. And C is equal to 8, -2, -7. And finding the distances, the first distance AB is equal to, now what is the distance value? Square root of x2 minus x1 whole square, that is 6 minus 5 whole square, plus y2 minus y1 whole square, that is 2 minus 4 whole square, plus z2 minus z1 whole square, that is -1 minus 2 whole square, and that is equals to 6 minus 5, 1. 1 square is equal to 1. 2 minus 4, minus 2. Minus 2 whole square is equal to 4. Minus 1 minus 2, minus 3. Minus 3 whole square is equal to 9. Therefore, the distance value is equal to root 14. Next, BC is equal to, BC distance is equal to square root of, now taking the distance between these 2 points, again applying the same formula, square root of x2 minus x1 whole square is 8 minus 6 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square minus 2 minus 2 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square minus 7 minus of minus 1 plus 1 whole square, and this is equals to 8 minus 6, that is 2, 2 square 4. Minus 2 minus 2 minus 4, minus 4 whole square is equal to 16, minus 7 plus 1 minus 6 whole square is equal to 36. So this is equal to root 56. Now doing the third distance, CA is equal to distance between the points C and A, again taking the same formula, x2 minus x1 whole square, that is 8 minus 5 whole square, plus y2 minus y1 minus 2 minus 4 minus 2 minus 4 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square minus 7 minus 2 whole square, and that is equals to 8 minus 5 whole square, 3 square, that is 9, minus 2 minus 4 minus 6 whole square, 36, minus 7 minus 2 minus 9 whole square, that is 81. So adding all these numbers, then we get root 126. Now these are the distances values. Now here what is the procedure? What is the smallest distance among the three values? Root 14 is the smallest value. That is converting all the remaining two distances in terms of the root 14. That is, we have to convert these two values as the multiples of the 14 here. That is, what is this value? 4 into root 14, that is 2 root 14. And coming to this one, what is this value? 9 into 14 equals to 126, that is 3 root 14. Therefore, the distances values are root 14, 2 root 14, 3 root 14. So, see here, when we add the first and second distances, then we will get the third distance. That is, here AB plus BC is equal to CA. So, clearly here, therefore, root 14 plus 2 root 14 is equal to 3 root 14. Root 14 plus 2 root 14 is equal to 3 root 14. That is, what is root 14 AB? What is 2 root 14 BC? What is 3 root 14 CA? Therefore, AB plus BC is equal to CA when sum of the two distances is equal to third distance. Therefore, the given points A, B, C are collinear points. Since here we have that sum of the two distances is equal to third distance, so the given points are the collinear points. That's all. The next problem, find the fourth vertex of the parallelogram whose consecutive vertices are 2, 4, -1, 3, 6, -1 and 4, 5, 1. So here find the fourth vertex of the parallelogram. We have to find the fourth vertex of this parallelogram and whose consecutive vertices are given. Means these are the consecutive vertices like that. This is 2, 4, -1 and this is 3, 6, -1. And this is 4, 5, 1. These are the consecutive, one by one, consecutive vertices. Now, what is the fourth vertex? We have to find this vertex. So, first I take 4 as ABCD. So, first I take the vertices as ABCD. We have to find the fourth vertex. Now, what is the property of the parallelogram? Midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of BD. So, by applying that property, here we will find the fourth vertex coordinates. So, first I write the given data here. Given points are, So here 3 points are given and we take the 3 points as A, B, C. That is A is equal to 2, 4 minus 1 and B is equal to 3, 6 minus 1 and C is equal to 4, 5, 1. And we take the last vertex as D, which is equals to X, Y, Z. Let D is equal to X, Y, Z. Since it is a parallelogram, what is the property? Midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of BD. Therefore, here clearly midpoint of AC is equals to midpoint of BD. Midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of BD. That is midpoint of these two. What is the formula? x1 plus x2 by 2. That is 4 plus 2 by 2, 2 plus 4 by 2, 4 plus 5 by 2, minus 1 plus 1 by 2 is equals to midpoint of BD. That is 3 plus x by 2, 6 plus y by 2, minus 1 plus z by 2. I cancel all these numbers directly, equating the corresponding values and equating the corresponding values. So see here 4 plus 2, 6 is equal to 3 plus 6. Then x is equal to 3, 6 minus 3. And 4 plus 5, 9 is equal to 6 plus 5. Then y is equal to 3, 9 minus 6. And last value minus 1 plus 1, 0 is equal to minus 1 plus z. Therefore, the value of z is equal to 1. Writing this minus 1 to this side. Therefore, last vertex D is equal to 3, 3, 1. That's all. This is the answer.